up, everybody? Rothstein here, Betting Public Sports Show. Okay, and today I'm gonna got a little something different for you, because like I told you, I do more than just sports betting tips here on this show. We do some reaction videos and things like that. We definitely delve into the cinematic arts like we're gonna do today, because I've got just a new take on something. I hope you like it. But make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Okay, leave comments. All right, and share the video, the content as well. Okay. Pardon me. As you all know, the TV show The Sopranos are definitely one of the consensus, you know, one of the best shows in television ever, if not the best ever. It's about the mob boss Tony Soprano and how he deals with his kindred and crime families. And um, as you know, it has the infamous ending where it just fades to black. Most of us, well, yeah, most of us assume that at that moment Tony was shot and killed. We just don't know who made the order. We know who might have done it. The two gentlemen in the diner in Holstein's, the one in the trucker outfit and the guy in the members only jacket. We just don't know if it was either of them, or was it one of them, both of them, and who sent it, who sent the green light to kill Tony. And I want to tell you who I think sent the green light on Tony. But before that, let me just say this. I'm a big Sopranos fan. I'm not the biggest Sopranos fan, but shout out to all those people who have those Sopranos channels here on YouTube. There's about 50,000 of them. The My favorites are Sopranos Blueprint and a gentleman by the name of Borco. And I know, and I'm doing this off the top of the head, so and I'm sure somebody's gonna say something crazy like, "Oh, this podcast was never made for, was never had the makings of a varsity athlete." Do all those Sopranos puns and all that shit, and that's fine. I'm just doing this off the top of my head. Figured I'd create some content while I had some time, so pardon me, just go with it. But I'll tell you who I think is the person that put the green light on Tony. It's Paulie Walnuts. Yes, Paulie Gualtieri. Paulie Walnuts Gualtieri, I believe, did it. First of all, we know he's a murderer. We know he's a murderer because you see what happened when he went to the psychics, the medium. Okay, and knowing David Chase and Hollywood writers, and I guess a fan theory would be that going to see that medium gave him the clairvoyance to know that he had to get away from Tony. Now, granted, it didn't happen until seasons later, after he went and seen the medium, and also it wasn't a successful medium with them, with Paulie. The famous satanic black magic shit, sick shit they said, satanic black magic sick shit, and so like I said, that's the writers telling us that Paulie's going to be a key player in this in the rest of this series, not just being a sidekick of Tony and whatnot. We know that he was a traitor a little bit. Gave up the Jenny Sack joke. Paulie's an older man. He's an old school gangster. Doing and the shit he pulled. Giving up the Jenny Sack joke, trying to go join the Lupertazis with Johnny Sack and whatnot. Tony wasn't necessarily always down with Tony like that. We saw that throughout the series. He wasn't his man's like that. So You know, Paulie was definitely capable of it. And, like I said, he was a murderer. Um, the medium kind of tell us that. You know, that's why he pretty much made him leave because since he started talking about his murder. He started running to some of Paulie's victims on the other side. While he's doing his uh, his craft. And that last episode, the famous Made in America episode, that's where Tony, uh, still the boss of the family, the crime family. He offers Paulie the Richie Aprile crew, and Paulie, eventually turns it down after they wrestle back and forth over why they should, why they shouldn't, blah blah blah. And then at the end, all we see is Paulie, with what? That cat. As you can see there. And then we never see Paulie again after that. And like I said, um, Paulie's already shown that he's not necessarily faithful to Tony. He's got a body on him. He knows that he committed a murder. He can either flip the feds on him, or he can kill him himself. And I believe that's what he did. He put the green light, gave the green light to somebody to crack Tony. Now, if you're watching that exchange between Tony and Paulie about why he should and shouldn't take the job of the April crew boss, or captain, I should say. Um, Look how when Paulie originally tells him no, like just look at him. Just the actor does, the actor Tony Sirico. He's passed since in recent times, as a matter of fact. But he sells this really well. He tells him no, and look at his facial expression.
So, all due respect, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, I'm gonna pass. I don't fucking believe this. Why? Every guy who ran that crew died prematurely. No, you don't want the job, you don't want the job. I can put Patsy in there. She's gonna be part of my family now. Be good. Prick. You always know what to say to me, don't you? I'm serious. I live but to serve you, my liege.
Looks like he's already told. It looks like he's already known that he's going to deceive him. He looks like he's already know. He looks like he knows he's already going to deceive Tony, and he's probably already made the pact with who's ever given the green light on him. And now look at him. Now look at him after him and Tony talk. Look at the look on Paulie's face. He knows he's already turned on him. This is just a formality. He's got to play it cool. And remember, when they were on the boat, Tony was ready to crack him. But Tony changed his mind. But trust me, Paulie's a mobster. He's been in there. He's been a mobster forever. Like Mikey Francesi says, about the real life mob. In this life, your best friend walks you into a room and kills you. Tony takes him out the boat. He knows Tony kills people on that boat. They killed Big Pussy on that boat together. And so, Paulie feels the energy from Tony. and he probably will never, probably doesn't appreciate being, feeling like that. Trust me, these guys, this just these. Paulie Walnuts is the one who ordered the killing and planned it. He knew that they were going to be. He knew where Tony was going to be, and you know why he did it. The reason why they didn't show it on camera because it would have been just too much devastation um, to show the because I tell you what, somebody talked about this. I forget the name of the channel, but they basically said it was everybody was killed, everybody except Meadow because she didn't make it there. But Carmella, AJ, and Tony were all killed. It was a triple homicide of the family. And then they talked about the Super Bowl commercial that they just did a couple of years ago, where Meadow and AJ reunite, and they kind of set up saying AJ is not in AJ is not in the physical form there. He's supposed to be a ghost. It's very deep. Like if you're a Sopranos fan like I am, or stronger, there's no way you didn't dig that interpretation of the video. So I'm just taking it a little bit step further to say that I believe that Paulie Walnuts is the person that ordered the hit on Tony Soprano. But that might have been too much for the audience to take. And so they never showed it. And that's why they went fade to black. Just seeing Tony get killed might have been too much. And then knowing that Paulie Walnuts did it, this was, they realized like, we can't show any of this. Just it might be better to just leave it vague like that and give people their own interpretations. My interpretation, Paulie Walnuts is the culprit. What you think? Leave a comment. Share the video. Subscribe definitely. Cause like I said, I do Sopranos content. A couple times a year. Got a big one coming up soon. A video I'm going to do. I think you'll like about the Sopranos. And but there you have it. I'm gonna hop off of here and I'll holler at y'all real soon. But until then, take care.